those niggles aren't going to lead to something more sinister. Apparently honey's built for cardio as well. BodyAttack was the first Les Mills program that I trained in to teach, to become an instructor. So many years ago, over 10 years ago. Hey team, welcome to today's video. If you are brand new here, my name is Hayden. I am a group exercise instructor. Usually, I've got a part 3 of my series that I have done the last 2 parts of, obviously because it's part 3, in that I've done this exercise for 5 days and this is what's happened. This week we're going to look at BodyAttack. If you are unfamiliar with what BodyAttack is, it is the modern version of 80s style aerobics. That's high energy, high impact, but also has the option of going low if you require it. BodyAttack is a program that I used to teach permanently across the week. It is also one of those programs that I retired from, and that's just because it is a very high intensity and high impact program on your joints. And as you get older, if you don't look after yourself, which unfortunately I did not, it's not friendly and it's not nice to your body. So it's going to be interesting going back to it, doing it at least once 5 days a week in tandem with my half-hour walk every day. Let's get into it. Time to go. Straight in your bag. Track 2 and I'm already feeling in my knees. I always hated the running track.
Good. Before we start, we're going to go 30 into mountain climber. Plot number 1, ready? 30, down, bend, knees up, brace abdominals, hips still, hold feet, jump high, knee, right, go!
Day 1, 45 minutes of BodyAttack complete. It's been quite a while since I've done attack by myself. Well, no, since I've done a full 45 minutes of high intensity, rarely taking a low impact option. It's bloody hard. 4 more days to come. Day number 2 of I did BodyAttack for 5 days. Feeling good, had a great night's sleep last night. I am definitely sore in places that wouldn't typically be sore if I was doing weight training, like the small muscle groups, things that are laterally on the sides of your limbs. Let's get in. Okay, we're about to start day number 3 of I've done BodyAttack for 5 days. After yesterday's class, well this morning, after day 2, this is day 3, my Achilles and my knees started to hurt. Now I did do my stretching yesterday. I'm just hoping after the 3rd day, after I complete this one, it doesn't mean or it doesn't lead to something that's a little more sinister. Like I said at the start of this, with what I've found with BodyAttack over my experience and my years of being an instructor, it's the program that requires the most self-care before and after. So prior preparation before you do warm-up, and then extended amounts of stretching, massaging, etc. Day 3 is over. It was not entirely easy to get through, but I know I've said this before, I definitely said it when I was doing 5 days of body step. I just feel like I'm built for cardio. There were moments, however, where it was a complete struggle to get through, and I know I said at the start of this, I hope a lot of those niggles aren't going to lead to something more sinister. Apparently honey's built for cardio as well. And both my knees and my Achilles are starting to hurt. So it's off to some deep heat and a magnesium bath for me. Now we're at day number 4. I'm almost at the end of it. I know I said this in my body step video, I am built for cardio. I thoroughly enjoy it. However, when it comes to BodyAttack, there are just elements to it that I seriously do not enjoy, and that's the injuries. If you are not aware, BodyAttack was the first Les Mills program that I trained in to teach, to become an instructor. So many years ago, over 10 years ago. And I have since retired from BodyAttack. And I'll actually insert the footage of my retirement class because I was vlogging at that time. The reason I retired is because of the constant injuries associated with BodyAttack. As an instructor, it's one of those programs where you don't really have a long shelf life because of the impact. Unless you have the money to really take care of yourself, massage therapy, etc, etc, etc. So I'm noticing at day 4, well I haven't done day 4 yet, but I'm noticing after 3 days of just BodyAttack plus my walk, the aches and pains that I used to get from teaching it are kind of on their way back. They're not back, but the niggles are there. Okay, here we are. We have made it to week number 5 of I've done BodyAttack for 5 days and this is what it's done. I know I've been saying this throughout this little mini challenge, whatever you want to call it, but I'm definitely noticing my Achilles, my ankles, and my knees, which are one of the very big reasons why I retired from teaching this program full time. I must say though, I am thoroughly enjoying doing it. And it really brings back the memories and all of the things that I absolutely loved about the program and the things that I miss about the program. Motivation wise, I am feeling pretty good. And I think that's because I still love this program so much, even though I know I can't do it full time. So I look forward to doing it when I'm not working full time from home.
36 over.
And there we have it. We have made it to the end. It has been 5 days of solid BodyAttack as well as the walk. What is the takeaway that I have from doing this? The heart is still there for the program, but the body is not willing, especially for me. Like I've been saying throughout this entire video, I still really love the program. I still think the program gives a lot. I still think the program has a lot of benefit to you or to anyone who wants to be engaged in something, be active and choose to move at your pace. However, because I do have quite an extensive amount of time of injury upon injury upon injury and there's just scar tissue built up, even just doing an hour a day for 5 days has really proven to me or shown me that it's time to hang up those boots. You know, I was hoping going into this that because it has been over a year or so, perhaps it's been 2 years, I believe it's just been a year, since I retired from the program full time, that my body had healed enough and I'd be like, you know what, I'm okay, I'm gonna see if I can get back into it, outside of COVID obviously. But just doing the 5 days with only an hour a day on top of the walk, it's not a reality for me and it's really sad. I know I'm still going to be able to participate every now and again, but instructing it full time, I don't believe that's ever going to be an option for me again. And that's specifically because a lot of you who don't know, for an instructor, especially Les Mills instructor, we're required to upskill or to purchase the latest release every 4 months when it releases. Learn that material and use it for, I don't know, my rule of thumb was always going to be I use it for at least 3 weeks before I change out the program. I would, to get the benefit or to get the money back out of what I pay for the program, I would have to teach at least 2 permanent classes a week. My body is just not up to that task. Even with being in lockdown and not having to teach or be as physically active as I would have been when I was teaching. So sadly, it's just not an option for me, but I encourage you to check it out.